Hello. So, what I noticed these days is most people don't have, as Christians, don't have discernment to understand what is going around them. And that's something that shocks me. Um, I don't know what happened. Today I had to go. God told me, just go walk. Go walk, you know, go get potassium because this is my third day of fasting. And my potassium goes down real fast. So I had my hat on, my Jesus hat on, and I was waiting for the Tri-River bus. And she looks at me and she asks me, "Can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." I've been used to this already since I got the hat. And she said, why can I not pray while I'm eating?" I said, "Who told you that?" And she said, "Well, in the church, it's a church named Lighthouse. They told me that I'm not supposed to do that." And I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're supposed to pray before you eat so the food doesn't affect you, whatever chemical is in there. But I've forgotten many times. And what I do is right then and there I bow my head and I pray to God. I said, "I'm sorry," and whatever. So she was asking me about fasting because I had to drink Gatorade, I have to. That's the only thing I could do. Usually in the summer, in the winter, I don't because you're not sweating as much. So I was chugging it down, and I told her I'm sorry, I'm fasting, and she's like asking me about fasting. So I told her, I explained to her the Daniel fast and or the Jesus fast, which is you don't eat at all, you know. That's 40 days, 40 nights thing is because he didn't eat at night. Usually the Daniel fast you do eat after 5, and only you got 2 windows open, like 2 hours to eat whatever. So I tried the Daniel fast, and that's when I had to let it go because I got fatter on it. So I understand what Daniel was talking about. My doctor was shocked that my cholesterol was high, my blood pressure was high, my diabetes was high. And I'm thinking, okay, I have to do it a different way. I wasn't eating anything like fruits or stuff like that. But she told me, you have to put protein in there because all you're eating right now is carbs. And that is what's making you fat. I gained so much weight on the Daniel fast. So the Jesus fast is you don't eat at all. At all. You just probably drink water, but you don't eat. So I explained to her, that at the third day you go into what they call autophagy, I think. And it's where your body starts eating away anything that's in your body that's not useful. So if you have a tumor or if you have cancer or something, cholesterol, whatever, it starts eating away. I followed this doctor called Dr. Berg, and he explained that, you get ketones also, which is pretty awful because you get the smell of the ketones. And so you have to stay lower than 20 carbs, and then you get that. But in fasting, it goes super fast, so it helps you, So I feel a boost in energy. And the third day, it's just a boost that you feel like, oh my goodness, I don't know what it is. I forgot. But yeah, I follow Tawra because she takes furniture that nobody likes or nobody wants that they throw out in the garbage, or she passes a house and there's the dresser or whatever. She takes and she cleans it up in her garage, and she does all these things. And she's a Christian, and she got brain fog because I think she started talking about the chosen, and that's when I think all the comments and everything that was going on gave her brain fog. So now she's in a mental vacation. But God provides. He provided for me. I came with nothing. And out of the blue, Billy came and said, "Cecilia, you don't have nothing? oh my God, I have a warehouse full of stuff. Because of course he's the maintenance guy, right? And he bought me good stuff. And I gave him, I think, $40, but then he left before I could finish because I told him I was gonna give him money. So, you know, Jenny's mom passed away and she told me, Cecilia, I have an air fryer. Do you want it? I took it. I said, fine, you know. She's gonna throw it out or what? She gave me tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. Well, people here throw stuff out all the time. So, you know, when you had a job and then all of a sudden you get sick and all of a sudden you find yourself at Goodwill crying because you have to go to a thrift store. I was crying. You know, I got used to it. I was like, okay, this is a new way of life. I don't have an income anymore. My husband passed away. I have an autistic child that he couldn't stay with anybody. You know, plus the peanut and the tree nut allergy too, which was pretty bad. When we got the stimulus check, God told me, listen, I need you to go here for that fateful day. And I remember getting whacked left and right with the flags. I was just like, you know, trying to go through the flags because there were so many. And then he said something about the Capitol. And I'm like, oh, no. What the hell? Where are these people going now? I followed them all the way. I was right there when they happened. With the explosion. When the cops came. I knew. That's the day that I saw the other group over there. You know? So, when I need to do something, God provides. I never think about anything else. You know? All I think about, if I die, my son needs help. Because I died 2 times already. At 14, from an overdose. At 41, because I had a tumor as big as a watermelon. And something happened during the surgery that they couldn't stop the bleeding. And the next day, when I finally woke up, the doctor told me. And she came and she was just like patting my head and I had these horrible boots on. What's the name of these boots? I forgot. Pressure boots or something. And I remember my husband. My husband was crying up a storm. Crying and crying. I guess the doctor told him, you know, what happened. But he was crying at the wrong bed. I remember that. And I was looking at this man, you know, crying there. Crying. And I told him, Umesh, why are you over there? And he was so happy when I woke up, you know, because I guess I had issues waking up too. And death, for me, is nothing. I had died many times. So I don't care about me. I don't care about vacations. My vacation, Cleveland. So that's no big deal to me. I was just talking with these ladies. That's the one who asked me also about the prayer. And what she said to me, oh, I'm an old woman, but I take the bus to Cleveland. No, Columbus. Yeah. I love the bus. It's the cheapest way to travel. You know? So I don't understand this thing about money. I have no idea. When you don't have for a while, you don't care. I have an Android. My son was telling me, Mom, mostly everybody in George Washington has an iPhone. I ain't paying no damn $1,000 for an iPhone. It doesn't make no sense, right? So I'm a frugal person. I don't spend what I don't have. That's how I was able to go to New York. The stimulus things, that's when God told me, here, I need you over here, I need you over there, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. And I told Sharon, and he said, Mom, it's fine. If God is telling you to do it, go ahead and do it. $3,000 that they were giving out to people that you had to be doing the IRS. I didn't do that. God said you don't need it. And I didn't do it. So I don't understand that idea of money, because wherever God needs me to do something, unless I end up in Israel, because John was always talking about Israel, and I'm like, okay, then get a job and go make money so we could go over there. I don't mind. But I don't understand that. I don't care. I'm only here to do the will of God. That's it, pretty much. Wherever He sends me, you know. And He does talk through people. He is on earth. And people's not listening. If you have your ears, your spiritual ears, your spiritual eyes open, if you were to see what I see as a Christian, you'll be amazed. But it is what it is, right? Everything has a reason and a purpose. Whether this happens and that happens, it's already written down in the book of life. So, but I do like Hezekiah. One more day of life, God, you know. That's what I do. Because I need to get my son situated. That's pretty much it, you know. He has an anointing. And it's so funny because my neighbor also upstairs, which I was always arguing with, she has an anointing. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She? And he said, yeah, she has an anointing. So help her as much as you can. And I did this past weekend. She had issues, you know. She has I don't know what is the issues. She works at Chipotle, and she has issues with anxiety. So she was like almost gonna grab me and say, Cecilia, come with me, because her son was missing, you know. So yeah, whoever this word is for, you know, follow Tawra at Living on the Dime to Grow Rich. She's amazing, and right now I'm just waiting for her to come back. But sometimes Jill pops in, and you know, she makes her own videos too. So yeah, you know, I'm just not really. I mean, kind of like the Japanese style of living that is not that much of stuff. But look at this gorgeous shirt that I got today at Walmart. Gorgeous shirt that I got. You know how much I paid? $1. I'm gonna wear it today because I love it so much. The only thing it looks like is for the winter. I don't think black is good for the summer, but I love it. So I don't know what that is. I don't know, because every time I get money, I'm like, oh no, where am I gonna go now? What is that I have to do? You know. So I don't get that. I don't. God bless you.